Okay guys, this is it. This is the conclusion or summary on finding my favorite pocket knife. Did I get it done? Well, here's a look at the contenders. So, we have the Sencut Actium. We have the Miguron Moyarl. What do we have here? Divo Growler, Kubey Cyex, and the Bridgeport Knife Company LL 395. So that's kind of how they size up. We'll talk about what I like and don't like about these. So, not gonna really tell you guys if I have a favorite. Well, I might let you in on some secrets, but so I like the blade steel on this. This is 9CR. I like the action on this. I like the carry. I don't like this unlock. And you can see right here, when I keep on pressing there, it's actually causing some pain. So I'm not actually unlocking a lot of these tonight. For me, pretty good ergos. I wish it had a move forward position like so many of these other knives. Maybe it's the right one for you. Where's that priced at? I think it's in that $40 range. Okay, the next one we went with was about $50. This is a Miguron Moyarl. And let's see here. It's chunky, but I do like the ergos. It's comfortable. The G10 is nice. The deployment, the blade, the action, move up position, just doesn't seem to have quite what I'm looking for in the blade. And it was dull, if you remember that. So I did sharpen this, put a 16 degree per side, and I want you guys to take a look at this bevel, edge bevel, and then look at this one and tell me if it's not thicker on this side. Okay, so we have this and we have this, and to me, even though it looks ground evenly, I don't think this is ground as deep. I think it's thicker on this side than it is on this side. However, having said that, you know, I brought her up to sharp. So, despite what I would call kind of a quality control issue, still cuts. Okay, great action, $50, worth the money. Yeah, I think so. You guys might notice something different on this, and that's a Civivi titanium clip. Why, Rusty? Everybody loves that blue pocket clip. Yes, so do I. I wanted to just dress up my Dogma. And I think that blue, I had that titanium, so I just swapped them around. And they do fit. So I think I needed to put on some longer screws. I don't remember, thank goodness. I've acquired some screws over the last couple of years. So, not going to be my favorite, but maybe it's yours. I'm not going to bash it either. It offers a lot of good. So, third on the list, I went with the Divo Growler. And I really just did that because the next knife didn't come in until later. And I came across a Divo and thought, man, that looks like my kind of knife. And guys, I like it. I really, really like it. There's some complaints about there on the detent. In fact, I bought this one with weak detent issues and paid $50 for it. And this model doesn't really have those. Had poor blade finishing, and I actually just took a Sharpie and put it on there. And that'll wear off over time, a little bit of a permanent marker. 14C, I did hone this. Woo! I thought the edge was ground nicely. Let's see if we can zip this up a little bit. So yeah, yeah, very nice, very thin. I love the 14C on this. Tall, so saber grind. You can see the flat here, which will be nice if you like to use your sharpening. Woo! You know, the clamps. So Divo is doing, you probably have already probably seen the V2, version 2. And the version 2 is going to be made by Kubey. So yay! And he's talking about 154 cm. We talked about some of the, you know, there's going to be a swedge on the blade here. To me, it looks like he loses this part of the belly, which is my favorite part. And you get G10. Now this is micarta. And I really am liking this micarta. It's got this, man, it, like I mentioned before, it feels like what my dad wore for a dress jacket back in the day. Kind of a corduroy or something. I ended up putting on a Kaiser clip. Stole that off of the Penguin. And the Penguin got a Kubey clip. And funny thing, I couldn't make the Kubey clip fit on the Divo. But I make the Kaiser clip fit. Really pretty much no trouble there. I did swap out the screws. Got some recessed, but they're black screws. They don't, I guess maybe the Kaiser clip wasn't set up for that. But now with this, I can get it on the pocket nice and easy, and I can slide it into the corner. So I like this one, and I think definitely worth the money, even if they're asking the $85 on them. Good knife. So, of course, loving this. This one did sharpen that up. It's got a very thin blade as well. And I'm doing this behind camera, so trying to get some curls for you. Let you guys judge on the micarta. Which one, if you like them. With this, don't let this Kaiser fool you. It's got a nice belly, and after some time here, tremendous action. I should say this one doesn't quite center up. All of these other knives, if I remember right, have good centering. So yeah, it looks centered. Finally, not finally, we also took a look. The Kubey Cyex 3.3, the KB 335, D2 steel, and G10. A lot like the Growler with your thumb hole, thumb stud deployment. So let's bring out the Growler and try to line those up for you. I think the Growler has more cutting edge. I like the micarta better, especially because it's nested. This is not. So when you go to carry the knife, let's see where we are here. So that Kubey, just a tad thicker. It's really not too bad. I meant to tell you in that other video what I think this little cutout piece is when you put your thumb on here, maybe it's for that little part of your thumb. It seems to fit like that. And, you know, I don't see myself doing a lot of reverse grip with any of my knives, but I guess that might be the way. Because it's got some thought going into it. It also has that flat grind and the, places to mount your finger. The Divo, this one does not have jimping or crown spine, but I think version 2 will. So we'll set that one aside, leaving us with Bridgeport Knife Co. And I normally don't spend 150 bucks on a knife, and that's what this one rang in at. But this one's made by Kubey, and this seems to be worth the money. You got titanium backspacer, you got nested milled liners. They are stainless steel. You got 20 CV. It doesn't carry very deep. I was carrying it to work, and I actually could see quite a bit of the handle sticking out when it's in your pants there. But it's an attractive looking knife. It's small, so it's not threatening. And we'll get, which one do you guys want to see? Compare those two. I think they are probably going to be attractive to a lot of people. The way this belly comes down on both of these. Trying to get you guys into the light here. And the effective cutting edge goes to the Growler. Of course, the price goes to the Growler, but 20 CV if you guys like that. And we got a lot of curvature. Very nimble, very lightweight. So is the Growler, but I think this one has a beat. So those ones are my two favorite out of the bunch. And just for fun, we'll get out the Kubey. And this one just doesn't have the belly, but that's what die job. This one did come in Jade G10. So let me know what you guys think. Maybe let's talk about what your favorite knife is. I'd like to hear about that, because I'd sure like to check out good knives, and this gives you guys an idea of where I'm going or what I like. And yeah, they did spend more money. These are the two more expensive. In fact, the two most expensive, and they win. So, all right. Thanks for hanging with the miner.